What up, Toasties? How you guys doing today? It is the Double Toast pre-show. How you guys doing? This is way too low, by the way. I don't know why is it so low.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Yeah, we had to do this, even though it's fucking freezing on my end, but it's all good. Something has to go wrong. Oh, there it is. So very, very loud. Love this song, actually. One of my favorite Toast theme songs. But we are here with you guys, chilling with y'all. I am Nick Diaz. I'm here with Ganja Guru and his girl, Miss Roxanne Flores. Can I say it like that with the rolling up the tongue, Rox, or are you gonna get mad at me?
Sure, why not? You got Mexican cred.
Roxanne, I
You're
am
not
your
faking
man.
it. You're not faking it, and you're not using it for advertisement. So
Thank you very much, even though I just advertised you. But how you doing, Rox?
I'm doing pretty good. I got my hot chip. Got some shopping done. I'm having a good day.
So the thing is, she says hot chip, but it's actually Cheetos Crunchy. It's hot Cheetos. And the thing is, I've always fought people so much about this. That actually does count as a chip, but some people say it's not. It's a cheese snack, and to stop calling it chips. But what the fuck? I love Cheetos. I call it a chip.
It's not a chip though.
Because hot chip is just like, it's a hot chip.
What's up, Chris Harris? What up, Real Cobra Star?
He didn't
Sour
respond
Milk.
at all.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, Mauricio, he's calling me Nicholas Diaz. It sounds so formal. Nicholas Diaz, how you doing?
My life is an upside down world. Yes, so is ours. What's up, brother?
Oh my goodness, Scarlett Johansson's still looking fine. That's what Feel That Dragon Force. About to give her the Dragon Force, man. Here's the thing though, we just actually watched the Black Widow trailer, and I know that this is a why don't you shut up phone? Why don't you shut your face?
You called Coleman. He texted you.
Oh, actually, I hope that's not the case. Nope. Okay, so do not shut your face, Coleman. But the thing is, though, we did watch a Black Widow trailer, and I know that, if you go on the internet, not too many people are talking about this like it's the biggest, craziest fucking thing, like all these other movies. Like Captain Marvel had way more craziness going on.
All right, so I'm kind of hyped for it, if only to see the Red Guard come back again, because he's like one of the Soviet heroes. Yeah, he's one of the Soviet heroes from the old comic runs from the 80s and 90s. They still did a story with him. They even kind of a bunch of the Supreme Soviets. They had did a storyline with the wall falling and them dealing with the fallout of that. The fall of communism in Russia, and them trying to form a new team with the new government. So I like that they're actually bringing this guy back, because one, I think it's funny that even in our counterculture days with socialism on the rise again, it actually might be recognizable for a mass audience. And two, you could probably have a hero that has like a lot of comic aesthetics be the hero now within the Marvel movie, even if it's just be like, hey, you remember the fucked up Soviet experiments that Romanov got put through? It still will just be nice to see those kind of heroes come back.
Yeah, and for me, I don't know anything about the Soviet Union stuff. I don't know anything about Red Guardian. I don't know anything about these guys. But I will say David Harbour I do know quite a bit about. I liked him in fucking what's it called? Black Mass with Johnny Depp. I loved him in I've seen a couple things with Stranger Things. I haven't seen like all the seasons of Stranger Things, but like I know he's pretty cool in there. And I'll be the one person to say that I don't think he was the worst thing ever for Hellboy. I think there's so many things wrong with that movie, and I don't think it was David Harbour's fault at all. But Drox, how about you? Like, have you actually watched him in Stranger Things and whatnot?
Oh, hell yeah. I loved him in Stranger Things.
Yeah, so do you think that right now, because Stranger Things is so popular, maybe he's trying to like be that character a little bit here, or not really?
Maybe a little bit in sort of like the dad sense that he had towards like the last season, where it's like, hey, I love you guys. I want to look out for like the best of you, but I can still kick ass. I want to see that. I want to see like his dad bod on screen kicking ass. I'm all for it.
Yeah, and then Dave the Supreme, he says maybe because this trailer wasn't so wow. Yeah, he's acting, or he's responding to us when we're talking about, like, the world's not going crazy about this. And yeah, like, I mean, I felt like Captain Marvel wasn't a very wow trailer either, but like this is not really getting a lot of people talking at all, which is fine considering the fact that it's like, maybe this movie can not be so hyped and can actually like earn its trend worth or whatever the case may be. Chris Ayers in the chat saying he was good in Hellboy. If Venom was the first thing you ever saw Tom Hardy in, you like, this guy can't be acting for shit. But he says that wasn't the case with Harbour and Hellboy. Yeah, man. Imagine if someone's first fucking time they see Tom Hardy was in Venom. That'd be terrible.
All right, so we're all pretty much getting older now. So the good days of Adam Sandler is far behind us. Think of the people now that don't know Wedding Singer, don't know Lil Nicky. They don't know was the dad one that he did, which is actually pretty good.
Big Daddy.
Yeah, they don't know Big Daddy. They don't know any of the good Adam Sandler films. So right now, if you walk up to a kid, hey, you like those Adam Sandler films? You made those shitty movies on Netflix?
Yeah, except for next month, man. Or not even next month. It's actually in a couple weeks. Uncut Gems, this A24 movie.
Yeah.
Is this really good, or is just people high because they went to go see it at a festival?
Well, see, I don't know. I don't even know if this is people even saying it's good. I just think that seeing Adam Sandler doing something kind of more serious, this can be cool. I mean, Rock's over here like, yay! I'm like, yes. Like,
Chris Aries for the early '90s with that type of comedy. Yes, Lil Nicky was decent. Do you really want to think Jack and Jill is better?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I was gonna say that shit. I hope he's
I
not fucking referring to it.
mean,
Little Nicky was great. I liked Little Nicky too. Maybe we're both just the fucking idiots in here, but I did
All right,
say.
the reason I like Little Nicky, and you guys can call me out for it because I like stupid fucking movies. Hell, that's the point of liking movies sometimes, to watch some stupid shit that you enjoy. But with Little Nicky is, I like the same thing with Dogma. Was yeah, it was a stupid fucking stoner comedy film, but they at least like took some opportunities to work in some religious aspects into it and make fun of it.
I love this song.
Like down to the whole devils and demons interacting with each other, because that happens in the Bible a lot.
Oh my God,
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that this is so comedic, I think that this is fine. And plus, dude, they put a lot of work into just like the underground fucking hell world, whatever. I thought those were pretty cool things. Everyone kind of like was super into their character. I feel like everybody was having fun watching this.
I like the concept of like, hey, what happened? I died. Yeah, you come back to hell. Like, where else do you think you're gonna go?
Yeah, no, and then like the whole idea of like hell freezing over because like the devils kind of left or whatever. Kind of a cool concept. Kind of a cool like the dead will walk the earth type thing. But with Uncut Gems, and this is the main thing I want to discuss really quick since it's coming out next week, but Uncut Gems is a serious Adam Sandler movie about this character named Howard who's just going around fucking things up constantly, getting himself in trouble with some, I don't even know who they are. They're just mobsters, I guess. But Rox, I heard that you're pretty excited about this. What are you feeling about that trailer, and are you going to see this like when it comes out?
honestly, yeah. I'm hyped for it. I want to see like where it goes. I want to see like how far he's willing to go to be, more serious. I want to see this serious Adam Sandler as opposed to like, let me just jack off on the screen because it's fucking funny.
The one
Adam
thing I'm
Sandler.
worried about this is there was a serious Adam Sandler film that came out and no one fucking liked it except my dumbass again. Reign Over Me. It's literally a story of he lost his wife and kids and the family dog in 9/11. He's dealing with the PTSD and it basically making him revert back to somewhat of a college kid to where he feels somewhat safe in that mentality. And it just shows him dealing with I think what's his name? I can't really forget the other actor. Don Cheadle, yeah, him and Don Cheadle just reconnects. They were high school or college buddies, and he's just helping him trying to figure out his life. And Adam Sandler's helping Don Cheadle fix his marriage because he's feeling like he's in a rut in his own life. And it's just two friends just trying to learn how to appreciate each other. And there's a real emotional scene at the end of the film, which I think Adam Sandler acted his ass off, but it was when so you know how sometimes people cry, but if they cry like for real, it doesn't come off like a movie aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks ugly and funny.
Yeah.
That's
Damn,
what he
dude.
did. That's true. Like sometimes like people when they cry in person to you, it's different than on a film because you actually have the personal connection, and you're actually there with them physically, so you understand the emotion they're going through. Whereas
Yeah, but you're not gonna tell them like, bruh, stop. You
I
look
know, like,
ugly
"Ugh,
when
bro, you
you
look
cry."
ugly.
yeah, that's the thing. You won't do that, but with the separation of the screen, you become a critique. And then you judge the acting ability of the actor when he's just probably legitimately crying and he's just not throwing the dramatics into it. And that's kind of how I felt with the end scene of him crying and just going over his family. And I think a lot of critics were too hard on the film because it was an Adam Sandler film.
Yeah, because honestly, he is making a face that's kind of, oh, that's not the right one. But over here, look at that crying. Like, honestly though, like, I mean, I don't know if you're meant in a sense like you're laughing because he's such a bad crier, but like for me, that's kind of affecting me right now. Like, he's crying his fucking ass off, dude.
Because that's that ugly real cry.
Mhm.
It's not that dramatic movie. Oh, my family, I can't miss them, and they're just looking at the camera, and they got the couple tears coming down. That's like you someone ran over your family dog, and you were legitimately crying.
Rox, where are some moments where actors cried and it completely just took you off guard?
I'm trying to think of one, but when you mentioned ugly cry, the first thing that came to mind was Kim Kardashian.
Oh,
That's all I'm thinking about.
Is there context that you even know of why she was crying or not?
I forgot what she was crying about, but something happened with their family, some kind of photo shoot or something. Yep, there you go. She's like, you don't know how hard it is when I gotta have to do like all these photo shoots all day, every day. It's so hard. And that's her ugly cry.
I will say though, look, I'm not one to say like, oh, poor them, or they're going through something, or whatever the case, because I don't really give a shit about that kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, when your sex tape gets out there over an ex-boyfriend that's not currently with you, and yet the person you're currently dating is a psychopath like Kanye West, I think I'd be fucking crying too. Like, I would be losing my fucking mind. So, I don't know, poor Kim Kardashian. But for me, and I don't know, you guys could probably think of some as I continue on, whatever. But like, one cry that got me, not got me, it made me laugh.
Phil in Dragon Force says, looks like she's yawning.
Yeah. But Mark Wahlberg and Four Brothers. Have you guys? Did you guys ever watch Four Brothers?
Oh, Four Brothers is actually pretty good and an underrated film.
It's a great movie, but there's moments, man. There's moments where this shit is just fucking hilarious.
Mark Wahlberg can't cry.
He cannot, man. He's too macho or something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he's crying.
I don't think he's too macho. I think in his head, he's got to be the macho motherfucker. Yeah, that's it. So he looks angry still when he's crying?
Which makes sense. His brother just died. Well, what was that, Rox?
You know how when you, like, say you eat Taco Bell and your stomach just hurts, or you're like, oh, fuck, man, I shouldn't have had that. Oh, shit. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. No, but, like, and there's another scene, too, like, in the beginning of the movie. He's crying in the mirror. I'm trying to find it here. God damn, do not know where it's at, but he does this
Attila Khan in the chat said he beat up too many Asian people to cry.
Oh, damn.
Kirk, we will release Alan's sex tape when y'all donate to the Patreon.
Jesus, I did not want to see that shit. We'll actually have to make sure the camera's pointing downward because we can't see him. Chuck Splash says, bro cry. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. E3M88, he's saying, where's Corey? Corey will be here in a few minutes. What we do, actually, I'm going to go ahead and reiterate what we actually do. We're the Chat Tech. We do shows on our own channel, which is on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Type in the Chat Tech. You can find us if you actually enjoy this kind of stuff. But we do pre-shows for Corey. So usually when he's late or prepping the show, doing a couple of things, we just kind of hold you guys here, talk to you guys until he's ready to start. And then what happens is when we end the stream, you just got to refresh the Twitch page, and then literally his show will pop right up. So yeah, you're stuck with us, goddammit.
Well, welcome to pre-show, technical support. Real quick, I gotta answer this guy real quick. The Mexican Joes, or Jose, or however you pronounce that. I'm still waiting for y'all to.
Wow.
Shut up. I'm still waiting for a Neil Breen review from y'all. Where is my Breen? What is that?
Oh?
Neil Breen, he's the guy who there's this fucking movie, I forgot what it's called, but he's like breaking 1,000 fucking laptops. We've watched some of his stuff. We do this thing on Saturdays called the After Hours where we hang out with the Toasties and watch movies till like 4 in the morning. And when we used to do that, actually, we would watch Neil Breen movies, and they're so unbelievably bad. God, I gotta look this stuff up, man. That's so funny you brought that up. And by the way, speaking of this too, I think Corey on Thursdays is gonna be doing some retro review stuff. You know those movies that Gertz kind of forces him to watch.
Like Corey, he sat us down to watch Ang Lee over fucking 20 times in the After Hours,
or Thor, or The Dark World. God.
All right, can I be honest here? The first 3 times that he played Thor, not Thor, fucking Hulk in the After Hours, I did not watch it really. Mm-hmm. The 4th time he did, I was like, okay, so I guess we're fucking watching this film again. I sat down and I hit my hash pipe and I literally watched this film and just watched every moment of it, the character dog. I wanted to figure out what the fucking story was of that Hulk movie. Yeah. I've watched it over 20 times. 2 times really pay attention. I still can't tell you most of that fucking plot.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Neil Breen over here, I gotta say, the guy does a good job with his movie posters because he puts himself literally on there, and they all have a certain template that I'm like, you know what? You're using the same picture, yes, but man, when you see a Neil Breen movie, you know for sure it's a fucking Neil Breen movie. Somebody in the chat was talking about Twisted Pair. That's actually pretty good. I guess he means ironically, duh. But good God, all these are bad except for this one right here, Fateful Findings. I gotta tell you, that movie is so fucking stupid, but I had such a good time laughing at the ridiculousness in that movie, man. Do you know any of these, Ganja?
No, they look like those Animorpher covers.
Animorpher? You've been saying some like fucked up shit.
Animorph.
Yeah, those fucking book covers. Yeah, you never seen that book series from like a book fair or some shit? Mm-hmm. Where they got the most like generic ass Photoshop covers. Like I feel like your dad would buy one of these movies to hide his porn in back in the day.
Oh, dude, my dad used to do that. So yeah, fucking rough. And then the porn was terrible too because I got hold of them and they weren't very good. Softcore porn is the worst, guys. Ryan Watcherson saying you should have been there last Sunday. Me, Gertz, Julian, Aaron, and Chris Ayers watched the horrible animated Titanic movie. There was an animated Titanic movie?
Yeah, there's a giant fucking. Yeah, there's a giant octopus in the first one, I think. A talking rat for some reason, and then it tries to do a Disney love story with the Titanic, which honestly James Cameron did it better. So I don't know why the fuck he probably animated. I guess they were just trying to get those were all right. Legitimately, we were talking about VHS tapes, the porn, but this was another group of people that did the fucking shitty Photoshop work on their covers. There was a genre of films which I was just called the Disney ripoff series, where they would just have these random ass cartoon studios, mostly like East Asian companies, would put out these things like Arabian Nights with Aladdin. But you wouldn't have Arabian Nights bold, you would just have fucking Aladdin. So if your auntie or grandma who don't know better bought you this movie, they think they bought you the Disney version. I had at least 4 of those fuckers because my aunts thought, oh, it's Disney, but then look at the price tag being $4. Disney don't sell this shit at $4, especially their movies.
Yeah, and really quick too. So here's the thing, guys. I know that there's probably like, man, come on, why you gotta put an ad in here when we're actually enjoying talking a bunch of shit? But we gotta do that though. Every 15 minutes, I usually put an ad, so we're gonna be doing that. But the guys who are subscribed, by the way, and this is something I want to push to you guys very, very much, including with the main Double Toaster show. If you guys subscribe for the lowest tier on our Twitch, you don't have to watch the ads. So for those of you who do, have the subscription. We'll see you in literally a few seconds, but for the rest of y'all, see y'all in about a minute, and we will be right back.
All right, so fun fact for the people that actually subscribed. What I used to do is I used to make my own fucking YouTube videos with the VHS tape. Because if you had a... yeah, because those VHS tapes were so fucking generic that they allowed you to record over it. So it was like a blank tape that recorded the cheap-ass cartoon on. Mm-hmm. So I figured this out. And if you put your volume up, it actually recorded the sound. So I actually if I actually saved those tapes, there are playthroughs like Resident Evil 2 on there that are like the first like generation of like YouTube videos of people watching video game playthroughs. And I was making that shit in my room at 5. I wish I knew what I was fucking ahead in my time. I would have made YouTube myself.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll be right back. In 15 seconds, we will be done with the ads, so make sure to count that down. But Corey's calling me, and you guys might be able to watch him in a couple minutes, so hold on 1 second.
Daddy called me. Babe, did you ever have to any of those cheap cartoons, or did you get any like those knockoff products?
No, because my parents knew better.
Oh, your parents knew better? Or they loved you more? See, my aunts, they tried, but they were from like an older generation that they didn't really know what the fuck was going on. So I honestly had no problem buying these like cheap toys or these things because I feel like they're like rare childhood memories because only a few section of kids had to suffer through Arabian Nights, Aladdin. Like it was such. I wish I could find like video clips of this shit, or if I had control over the video player, guys. Because if you saw the animation, it was like those cheap ass Sonic CD-ROM games, like the Link one, where they would talk and it looks like someone drew it on the most like basic art style painting they could fucking do.
Yeah, but really quick though, I know you're continuing to talk, but it's all good. Here's the thing, guys. We're gonna get the hell out of here though because Corey is now gonna be starting. I know you guys heard music, but hey, that's because Watch Together sucks. Here's the thing though, you guys can find us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. The Chat Tag. Definitely check that out. Make sure you refresh the page after we're getting out here. And yeah, with that said, it's time to leave. So
Scorpion, there was one of Marto Cristo. Let's get out of here, Diaz.
Jesus Christ, people, we love you very much. We will see y'all when we will see y'all. Thank you for watching. Make sure to refresh. Bye.
Bye.